best part about teaching is that my students are absolutely hilarious, especially elementary kids. They'll tell you just like it is, the truth, the cold hard truth. But to know that I'm making a difference in someone's lives, that's the best part of teaching.
We're trying to ensure that all of our students have equal access to their education. So in my role, I get to work with students that may or may not have the same opportunities and try to ensure that they do have the same opportunities as all other students.
It's a wonderful place to be in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. An important role for me is to support the faculty, to help the department to do a great job overall in terms of our teaching students.
Working with people is the best key. Because we work with everyone on campus, we work with the Chancellor's Office, we work with Business Affairs, we work with financial aid.
I'm always humbled when a student comes back. I always tell my staff, we know we're doing our job when we don't hear from anybody.
The Campus Violence Response Center is a one-stop shop for responding to victims of sexual assault, domestic violence, dating violence, stalking, gender-based harassment, sexual harassment, and all forms of campus violence. So that's where somebody can show up in that space, and all of the services that can help them heal or respond to that incident will come to them.
The classroom is fun. Yes, it is challenging because there are 6 moving bodies, but you just have to use all the tools that you've been given through the School of Education, like positive behavior sports and Skittles. Skittles always work with little kids.
Let's see our book. Let's see our books.
It gives me a chance to work with students, to help them through an advising process, to develop programs that will work for them.
There is a real plethora of things to do in our office. We handle about $200 million total a year. We process around 30,000 financial aid applications. We provide financial assistance to about 15,000 students.
There's so much that the donors have to offer, and then the students just are so grateful for the opportunities that are presented with them.
When I see the light bulb come on in my students' eyes, sometimes people just need that ounce of hope. I feel like that sometimes is a person. Like, I can be the ounce of hope who inspires someone else to do what it is that they wanted to do.
It's very easy to get young people excited about science, and when we get them involved in science and doing hands-on activity, it's just wonderful to see their excitement and interest and their thrill of learning.
When I first got here, I found out that victims were retelling their story multiple times. I work in a place where nobody believes in just checking off boxes. We're all trying to think of what's the best way to do it. And so this is what I thought was the best way that we could do it.
Things I really love about my job is being able to work with everyone all over campus. I have to walk all the statement of establishments all over to the different department heads and to all the different departments that we work with.
I think balance in life is really important. This is one of the things that I always encourage students. You need balance. You can't just study all the time, but you can't play all the time.
I occasionally visit schools and do some chemical demonstration shows to get kids excited and interested in science. I've also worked with some Boy Scout programs where we prepare them for their merit badges.
Everybody's willing to take a chance to ensure that we're adequately responding and that we're doing the best job that we can. At the first sign that we're not doing the best job, we rally together to try to figure out a better way. Is this the best way? And that's where the Campus Violence Response Center came from.
Education is expensive, but ignorance is more expensive. So the real payoff for me is helping students get that education and enabling them to go out into the world and be contributing members of society.
Science is fun. As a mentor, that's an aphorism that I've kind of carried along.
Treating everyone respectfully and as family, and everything just works out so much better.
Your story is the greatest legacy that you will leave to your friends. It is the longest lasting memory you will leave to your heirs. So that's what I'm aiming to do, leave a legacy.
I especially would want to thank the students for allowing me to help them achieve their goals and desires and aims in life.
Yeah, certainly like to thank my family, my wife Judith, who has provided support, and certainly all of my colleagues. It's been a wonderful place to work.
I guess I want to thank my husband, my late husband, for being my inspiration, for teaching me mostly to be patient, but also show compassion to people.
I'd like to thank my mom, she's my biggest cheerleader, and all of the marvelous professors at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro who made my education possible. So thank you all. I love you.